What does fame mean? Fame is the state of being known or talked about by many different people. There are a lot of ways to achieve fame. Some ways are more obvious than others. You can appear on a reality TV show like The Kardashians, or you can appear in movies or TV shows. You could also become a musician. Other ways to become famous nowadays could mean going viral on YouTube or TikTok. It could mean becoming a professional athlete or even a professional dancer. People who are famous became famous by doing something memorable to a lot of different people.
Celebrities. They're not all famous for the same reason. They all found their own way to be famous. These celebs are some that weren't afraid to be 100% themselves, even if they seemed crazy to the public eye, from the decisions that they decided to make. In the game, you were given outrageous options to choose your daily routine. There are multiple endings of the game, and you have to think outside the box to find those endings. Also, get a little creative. These weird celebrities got creative to find their fame and their ending.
In the game, you play Kyle, the most excellent, dumpy white man. He has a talk show called Stay Up Late with Kyle. In his talk show, you play Kyle, and you get him ready for the most important guest interview of his life. The interview will be with Rachel May, and she is loved by many. He has 30 hours to prepare himself, and you have to help him.
This game is very simple to play. The player only needs to click on the box of their choice in a choose-your-own-adventure kind of scenario. Each choice you make will either give you tools for later or lead you straight into an ending of its own. For example, not getting dressed in the morning will make Kyle famous for being naked. However, shown here, if you eavesdrop on your neighbor from your bedroom, you will find that she is a vigilante and be famous for that. Endings can overpower each other, like not being dressed versus dishing work to reanimate your friend's corpse. Oddities pop up all over this game, and most can be seen in his outfits and food choices. For clothing, you have the choice of a slick suit, skunk pasties, a suit of armor, or jeans and swimming goggles. As for food, you don't need to be just in the kitchen. There's a handful of bugs in your room and 3 tubs of lard in a pantry that requires a key. You may eat all of these. In the kitchen, you have the option to make breakfast, eat the condiments in the fridge, eat the mold in the fridge, or simply eat the fridge itself. It should also be mentioned that Kyle has the option to wither away and die in the morning, but will come back to life as per usual before entering the studio.
The game affects the player in many multiple ways. For beginners, it gives the player free range to do whatever they want. And after the gamer gets the results, they are allowed to replay and get a different solution than before. In Kyle is Famous, there is 21 different outcomes to end the game, and it is very challenging to get all 21 of them. A good example of this type of game would be TV shows or books that we used to read as kids, that the viewer get to decide their fate. As the player continues in the game, the algorithm actually rates your outcome 1 out of 10. 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. Although the game challenges the player to be weird and different, the game punishes you if you don't look professional, get ready, pick out your outfit, or even if you decide not to eat. The game shows that it's okay to be outrageous and do things out of the ordinary. It actually is how the game is supposed to be played. Kyle is Famous shows how normal is boring and how society can make us think differently. As a group, these were all the endings that we could get. We encourage everyone to get all 21. We hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to try out the game. It's free on Steam.